Hi, Michael here. Eclectic Roots Groove playlist, week 32. Is that right? Yeah, week 32. And today I'm going to talk to you about one of my songs called I Do Try. It really does fit within the genre of Eclectic Roots Groove. Actually, that's my style, so of course it does fit. What's interesting about it, songwriters write to, maybe to tell you a little bit about the song. Songwriters write because they want to cathartically get something out that's within them that needs to be expressed. And this song, I Do Try, is an example of that, because it is a sort of like a storyline of, I mean, everybody has rough things in their life. I'm not trying to try to gain empathy, but definitely I had a lot of what we call trauma growing up. My father was an alcoholic. He just wasn't a nice person. He was brilliant, but not nice at all. And so this song is an expression of getting that kind of storyline out. It has a bit of a aggression. Kind of has also kind of like angst, like a feeling of kind of a suffering and battle with yourself. I'll play the opening for you. And what's interesting as well, most songs have a what we call an intro, verse 1, chorus, verse 2, chorus. Then it has what we call a bridge, and then probably maybe a solo chorus, and then you're out. This song has none of that. This song is kind of like classically constructed from the standpoint that it goes through almost a cycle with no, maybe there's one repeat of one part, but at the very end. But it doesn't have a verse or a chorus. It has a continuous progression of harmony throughout the song. And I'll explain it to you. I'll play it on the piano as well to show you what I mean. But the intro is kind of very aggressive with kind of like a choral feel. I'll play it for you.
Gone by, still I try, still I do try.
Yeah, so I'm just a wandering soul who's learned as a learner that life is ice cold, sculpted and hacked by the years have gone by, still I try, still I try. Learn from my father at the youngest of age, the stink of bad anger, the smell of bad rage. To see mama beaten, to see mama cry, still I try, still I try. Yeah, so it has that kind of angst and aggression, and let me explain it to you a little bit on what I mean by the harmony of it. It starts off.
Just a wandering soul who's learned as a learner that life is ice cold. By the years have gone by, still I try, still I do try. Learned from my father at the youngest of age, the stink of bad anger, the smell of bad rage. To see mama beaten, to see mama cry, still I try, still I do try. Okay, so that's the one section, but then it goes. Now you go into another section. That second section.
goes into a third section. Then it goes into a fourth section. And then at the very end, it repeats this one thing and then it's out. So there's no verse and there's no chorus, which I think is, gives a kind of a feeling of telling a story from beginning to end without it having repeats. But you're using the same structure rhythmically. I mean, this is still rhythmic, but it goes through different, and then so it's going through a series of
Ticket, police.
So I was doing this, and the reason was my wife came in, and my friend Sam, who's doing the filming, his car was getting a police ticket from obviously from the police. So we had to stop. So we're continuing now, after the car has been moved, and Andy is or my friend Sam is free from getting a ticket. So like I was saying is that the idea is that to tell a story and have the same rhythmical motive going on in the song, but going through a series of different chord progressions where there's no verse and there's no chorus. I think is a lot of fun, and I'm not trying to be eclectic for eclectic's sake, but that's just an example of how I think in writing music that makes it kind of, I don't know, eclectic. So so what I'm going to do is I'll play the song again. The other thing about it that's fun is the idea of I love choral music. I mean, one of the things that I was influenced when I first started writing music is I sang in a boys' choir, and I grew up in Toronto, Canada, and there's this lady. Her first name was Dorothy. She was an organ player, and she kind of had me sing in the choir. So I ride my bike in the middle of winter to go down to this church and sing in the choir, because I love being in a church. I mean, for somehow the feeling of being in a church was peaceful for me in context to the song, which is, obviously there's a lot of disturbing things that are going on. But yeah, so to play the intro again, just to kind of give you a feeling, in a lot of the music that I write, I love choral aspects of it. Like there's a faith-based album which I just released called COL.1.17 has really kind of choral parts to it, and it soothes me. It makes me feel calm when when I hear that kind of stuff. So yeah, so to play the intro, so the intro with the choral part is sort of hopeful. It gives you this kind of feeling that there's some hope. Then there's some really disturbing words that go on in the song. And then in the middle of it, there's this appeal. So I'm kind of having a debate. I guess the song has a kind of debate with God, which is this really crappy stuff has occurred, but still I lift my eyes to the sky to see you. Still I hope to believe you. And then it goes back into, I'm just a wandering lad who's learned as a learner that life can go bad, sculpted and hacked by the years have gone by. Still I try. So yeah, so I'll play just the beginning, the choral part again. And I'll play along with it.
try to lift up my eyes to the stars in the sky. I do try to trust that the odor I smell are only bad memories that haven't aged well. I don't trust it at all. I don't trust how everything falls. I don't trust the things that pretend can never turn out good in the end. I don't trust it, no, trust it at all. I don't trust how everything falls. I don't trust things that pretend can never turn out good in the end. Still I try to see you. Still I try to believe you. I'm just a wandering lad, blind as a ladder that light can go bad. Bustled and hustled by the curves in disguise. Still I try, still I do try.
And of course, it's got the organ at the end. So that kind of gives you a sense of the feel of how I wrote it. Yeah. So it gives you a sense of the song, the structure of the song. It's kind of eclectically derived with no verse or chorus. The use of choral bits at the beginning, angst in the middle, an appeal for hope, and then at the end a tag to kind of, I don't know if it's a little bit depressive, but you know, I'm just a wandering lad who's learned as a learner that life can go bad. Bustled and hustled by the curves in disguise, still I try. The hopeful part at the end is that you're still trying, you're still in battle and trying to believe that there is good, and ultimately believing in your heart that that he cares for me. And that song kind of is an example of the whole way I write music, and how the style of trying to tell a story and using different harmonic elements and choral parts, and do the job. Hopefully that makes sense. A little bit of babbling at the end, but that's the song I do try. I look forward to giving you some other material from other great artists in week 33 of Eclectic Roots Groove, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks a lot. Ciao. There we go. Anyway, thanks a lot.
I'm just a wandering soul, blind as a ladder, the life is ice cold, sculpted high by the years all gone by. Still I try, still I do try